The last challenge is in students not having enough practice, right? So a lot of students come to me, and even with their parents, they will come to me and say, can you guarantee an A? I say like, no, I'm not selling durians over here. I cannot guarantee anything. If you don't put in the practice, I cannot guarantee anything. If you intend to get a solid score for mid-years, how many essays are you going to write in 12 weeks? How many comprehension exercises are you going to do in that period of time, right? Without having a core amount of work done, it is not possible for you to get an A or a B, right? It's just like, going for the NAPFA or IPPT, right? If you just imagine in your head, I'm going to run 2.4 kilometers, on an actual day, you're not going to be able to run it, right? So the important thing is practice, but not just like doing 10-year series, 10-year series are a good oracle for understanding what questions will never appear. That is how I see 10-year series, right? They are good in terms of being able to practice certain questions and certain skills, but I think students need to understand different levels of practice, right? So you shouldn't just be doing your own school papers, or you shouldn't be thinking that, papers from MI are lousy. No, actually, papers from MI are very, very good. They are super duper good in being able to challenge students, right? So I think practice is something that students need to keep in mind. They need to practice within time limit. They cannot take forever to complete, whether they are working on paper 2 in terms of the short answer questions or writing the application question. They have to do it within time limit, right? So there are some techniques that I share with students. For example, comprehension is actually the easiest to practice, right? Because let's say on Monday, you can dedicate 30 minutes to just do short answer questions, and it's only 8 to 9 short answer questions. See? On Tuesday, you can spend another 20 minutes to do summary, right? And then on Wednesday, you can spend 30 minutes to do the application question. So in these small little bite-sized exercises, right? Number one, you are timing yourself. Number two, you are getting the practice, right? Then on Thursday, you can send it to me to mark. And then when we meet, I will give you feedback and, the necessary inputs into where you need to make improvements, right? So I cannot, stress enough how important practice is. And many students think that, just by writing maybe 2 essays, I can get a high score. Well, that's not possible.
Hey, Jit, I do have a question. Some of my students, they ask me, Mr. Teo, how I often find it very very hard to practice at home setting, because there's so many distractions.
Yeah.
And what is your tip for these students?
I think it is more a mental thing than anything else. Yeah, I think you have to keep in mind that even in a school setting, you can have distractions, right? In the exam room, you can have distractions, people coughing behind you, or people sneezing, or making other weird sounds. Maybe the fan may be making a sound. So I think it is a mental thing. You have to understand that you need to be able to work in all conditions, because the condition may not be optimal for you on the exam day. The fan may not be under you, or the aircon could be blowing directly into your face. So, I think it's more a mental thing than anything else. They have to, as I always say, the most important thing is to honor yourself. The moment you honor yourself, you will honor everybody else. You will honor your parents, you will honor your teachers, you'll honor everybody else. So I think important is honor yourself. Just say that I have to do this, no matter what, I will have to do it, and I will complete it within a certain time frame.